Wow. Wow, we are here at no, just kidding. It's the final Faith Your Fears Friday of 2023. Can you believe it? Can you believe that we're here? Wow. Anybody got plans? Anybody got plans for New Year's? Any big stuff happening? Any big stuff going down? Guys, we want to welcome you guys to the Fun Life community. This is your playground guide, Johnny Juan Ortiz. Just wanted to touch base with you guys today about living in the dash. I saw this post a while back that says your life is made up of two dates, right? Make the most of the dash, right? We have the date that we're born and then the date that we die. We don't know what that date is, but we actually have a little bit of power, a little bit of control over what that date is, and I'm doing my best. You guys have been following me on here for a while now. I'm doing my best physically to be able to do that, and I've actually got 60,000 reasons why we're going to actually follow that plan later on. I'm not sure what's going on here. I used to be able to turn it, but now it won't let me. So you guys are just gonna have to bear with me over here. So hang tight with me. We'll figure this out. You guys are good. But like the caption says right up there, you guys see it right down there. Living the dash. So what does that mean? Goodness. Right here it says living the dash refers to the period between two dates on a tombstone that represents the birth and death of an individual. The death represents the entirety of a person's life. All the experiences, the choices, right? You guys see this? The choices, achievements, contributions that occur between the beginning and end of their time here on earth. Choices. You know, guys, the Fun Life community is powered by the Ziglar Legacy Certification Program, and I call the foundational program of Choose to Win. And there's so many things that we could talk about, right? When you start to look at the significance of the dash, the significance of what you're doing here on earth. I heard another guy put it this way, that there's two really important dates on of a person's life. One is the day that you're born, and the second is the day that you find out why. Why are you here on this earth? And so once you find out what that is, man, you know, that other date, the date that you pass away, that's none of your business. What you're here to do, what you're supposed to be doing, is living out that dash out loud. We're going to make the most of the dash, and you guys are going to hear this. You guys are going to be able to see this, guys, here this morning. And hopefully, my only goal here today is to just simply be able to share with you guys an idea, some insight to be able to help you do that and live that dash out loud. So let's look at life's journey, right? That dash, okay? That dash that we talk about, it encapsulates the journey of life, symbolizing the unique and personal path each individual travels. Guys, nobody else is walking the same path you are. So if it feels like it's a little bit out of the ordinary, it's because it is. You were called to go down a path that nobody else does. And I'm going to talk to you about that here in just a second, because Mr. Ziglar had this little book of big quotes, and in this little book of big quotes, which, by the way, if you don't have this, message down below, free book. I'll email you a copy of the digital version of this. But he said that man, right, talking about the species, man was designed for accomplishment, engineered for success, and endowed. You guys were designed for accomplishment, engineered for success, and endowed with seeds of greatness. Guys, this is going to be your first writer down. Are you ready? In order for other people to see your greatness, you have to see your greatness first. You have to cultivate it. Those seeds of greatness have to be cultivated, have to be nurtured, they have to be watered. You have to consciously. Nobody likes the pruning, right? Once the plant grows, nobody likes the pruning, but it's got to be done. So that was the life's journey part. And then we start looking at the legacy impact that you have on this earth, right? The quality of the dash. Again, we're talking about that dash, that little line in between the date that you're born and the date that you pass away. That dash is often more important than its length. It's about what you do with the time that you have. It underscores the idea that life is not just about existing, but about making a meaningful impact on the world and the lives of other people. Guys, that's what we're trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to impress upon you. Look, there's a song that says, look, I'm not here for a long time, but I'm here for a fun time. That's what the Fun Life Coaching is all about. We are here to help you live out loud and live out your childhood dreams in this playground we call life. That's what we're doing. That's what's happening here, right? The playground of life. We are reactivating that childlike faith that is inside every single one of us, guys. And so when you discover your why, we talk about that, right? Simon Sinek wrote a whole book, Start With Why. The day you discover your why refers to the moment you uncover the deeper purpose and meaning in your life. And let me go ahead and just tell you this right off the bat. You ready? Your why is going to be different from everybody else's why. It just is. Listen, you are not here to be a carbon copy or a black and white copy of somebody else's life. You are here. You were meant and created and designed to be a full color original of yourself, guys. Hey, listen, I'm going to take a quick little break. I want to tell you guys that are just following me, right? We've just recently picked up a lot of new cool kids that are part of the Fun Life community. I've done a couple of speaking engagements out in the DFW area. Some of you guys are new to the channel, new to the show. If you want to, right up there, you've got 3 buttons. You can go ahead and hit notifications to notify you when we go live. Just to give you an idea, I try to go live every morning between 7:55, 8 o'clock, right at 8 o'clock. Today was a little bit right on the money. But I appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to come on here. For those of you that like to watch the replay, I appreciate you sending me those DMs of little nuggets, of little insights that you got out of the talk. But seriously, guys, going back to the program, right? Now back to your regularly scheduled program. That why is so important. I don't care what you do. I don't even care how you do it. What everybody wants to know is, why are you doing what you're doing? And so when you discover your why, all of a sudden your vision is clear. And when your vision is clear, your decisions are easy. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that. Some of you guys are struggling with the decisions that you're having to make, those choices, because your vision is not clear. Get clarity, and once you gain clarity, it makes everything so much easier. If it doesn't help you get towards your goal, if it doesn't help you to where you're going, the answer is no. Stop. Do not collect $200. Don't. It's the realization, right? Realization of what truly motivates and fulfills you, shaping the way you navigate your journey within the dash. Guys, and so when you start to explore your why, when you start to really dive in and find out what that is, discovering your why involves understanding your core values, your passions, right? And the things that bring you joy, Joy. Your joy is in your journey. Mr. Ziglar said that this life is an exciting and never-ending journey. And when you discover your why, it helps you tap into your joy, right? Happiness. The difference between happiness and joy. Happiness can be external. Joy is internal. Guys, then you start talking about personal growth. That's what we're here doing. We're helping us grow ourselves mentally, spiritually. I'm learning a lot in the physical side of it, right? So there's a lot of stuff going on there. And so that often involves that personal growth of self-discovery. You have to understand how you work internally, mentally, a lot of that stuff. It's a continuous process of learning, evolving, and adapting as you gain deeper insights into who you are and what truly matters to you guys. Listen, there's so much more on here that I could talk about, but truthfully, I just want to keep this really simple and to talk to you, to talk to your inner child, to that soul, right? We are a soul. We are an eternal being having a earthly experience, not the other way around. You ever get really busy in life and you get so busy that we forget to truly live, right? There's so many people out there trying to make a living, that they just forget to make a life. And don't be that person. Don't be that individual. It's like when we're all caught up in doing all this stuff, but deep down inside, we know there's more, right? We know there's more to this thing. When I go out and I speak, and which, by the way, I appreciate you guys reaching out for me. We've already booked two speaking engagements for 2024. I just know these people are going to be blessed by what we're going to be sharing with them. But deep down inside, I mean, how many? Raise your hand or type in the comment section, me. How many know or feel that you have some untapped potential inside of you? That should be you, right? We've said it before. Put your hand over your heart. If you feel that beating, just know that there's some potential that we have, and we're going to get that out. We're going to uncover. It's an excavation process that we're going to find out. We're going to get that. We're going to bring that to the surface. We're going to bless the world with your genius. We're going to bless the world with your talent, with your skills, with your habits, with your abilities. There's just so much. I mean, you remember when you were a child, right? When you were a kid, when you were growing up, and you believed that you could do anything, that nothing was impossible? Again, I'm gonna go back to my hero, right? Well, hang on. There we go. My hero, right? Not Mr. Potato Head, Mr. Superman. This is just the deal. But when you could do anything, guys, somewhere along the way, doubt crept in. Somewhere along the way, you stopped thinking that your dreams were possible. But guess what, guys? Today, we're just like we talked earlier. We're going to just scratch the surface of what's possible for you. And you know what? This could really be the beginning of a new chapter, a chance to live the life you've once dreamt about, the life you've always known deep down inside that you could live. I mean, I seriously, genuinely, authentically believe that for some of you guys, today, we're not going to say, hey, one day we're going to do this. Today is day one. Forget New Year's. Forget that Monday. Today starts a new day, a new chapter, a new journey for you guys. And I get it. Not everyone might be ready for this. It's not for everybody. Not everybody can do this. And that's okay. I'm cool with that. I can't want this for you more than you want it for yourself. And so some of you might need time to just kind of let that sink in, to kind of let that marinate, or as a friend of mine, you mull it over, right? So remember, people don't fail. This is going to be another writer downer. People don't fail. They quit. And so it's impossible for you to fail as long as you keep putting one foot in front of the other. Slow and steady wins the race every time. I got to share this with you guys. Hang on just a second. Hang tight. All right, I'm back. My son got me this. I love bonsai trees, but I keep killing them. You know how hard it is to keep these jokers alive? Well, I love Legos. Who doesn't love Legos? It took me a little while to put this one together. But I can now have a bonsai tree that I don't have to water, and I can enjoy its beauty. I'm thankful for that kind of stuff, right? But everything starts with gratitude. Everything starts, and you can go in and look up the significance of the bonsai tree and all that stuff. But guys, I just really want you. I want you guys to be able to keep going. Right? The only action, this is going to get pretty good. The only action that you cannot fix, you ready? Is the one you don't take. That's the one, right? So take action. We can always fix it later. Look, God didn't give us the ability to always make right choices, but He did give us the ability to make a choice and then make it right. So today might be tough for some, but the key to liberating your tomorrow is to make those tough choices, because when you choose to win, it's a choice. Look, in this life, in the dash that we're talking about, you're either chasing opportunity or avoiding failure. Which is it? So decide today which. They're both hard. So are you going to chase opportunity or are you going to avoid failure? Make your choice. I'm just telling you, do what you can to be able to chase opportunity. Never say you can't do something. Instead, you just have to reword that. Just say, I haven't done that yet. up until now, right? That's true for everything. You've got so much potential and there's nothing you can't do. The book says that with God, you know what the rest of this says? All things. That's right, Big Mike. We still have some untapped potential. Michael over here, Big Mike over here. There's some untapped potential inside every single one of us. And there, with God, all things are possible. Maybe you just haven't done it yet, but you know how will you know unless you give it a shot? Practice makes possible. Practice doesn't make perfect. I know we've been conditioned to believe that, but practice doesn't make practice makes progress. Practice makes possible. Guys, just kick those insecurities to the curb, right? Embrace your childlike faith, and let's just go out on this journey. Let's embark on a new journey to discover how amazing and capable you truly can be, because you are. Your dreams are waiting for you. They're just wait. Today is the day to go ahead and start chasing your dreams. Look, I've told you, right? That book I was talking about, right? Eye hath not seen nor ear heard, neither has it entered into the heart of man the things that God has prepared for you. He's not preparing a blessing for you. He's preparing you for the blessing. Own it. Guys, I got to share this with you, all right? I got to share this with you, and then I'll shut up. So I did something crazy, right? I did something crazy. I'm signing up for this fitness challenge. I've been working on my mental spoke of the Ziglar Wheel of Life. I've been working on the spiritual spoke on the Wheel of Life. But for some reason, the physical spoke has really kind of challenged me. So it seems like I've lost, I've gained, I've lost, I've gained. I finally signed up to get these people to go in, and we're going to go all in. And there's going to be 60,000 reasons to stick to this. It's a 12-week transformation challenge. I'm thinking about doing this called Fitness Friday in the afternoons. Maybe I'll do that on Saturday. Call it something Saturdays. Something physical Saturday. We're going to see. But I wondered how many people want to come alongside and do this with me. I'm looking for some accountability partners, and I'm gonna roll that out later. I don't know if I'm gonna do it on a Facebook Live or I'm gonna do it tomorrow, but I want to see how many people want to come alongside me and run alongside and get that extra little push that you need to make your New Year's really stick. That New Year's resolution really kind of hold somebody accountable, because that's what I've learned about this consistency doing the social media live. Is that you have to have a group of people that are counting on you to be able to hold you accountable. Counting, you can see where that goes. All right. Hey, listen, guys, I love you. I appreciate you guys praying for you. You know, one of the biggest things that I share with people on here is that whenever everything is said and done, and I'll wrap this up right here, the next 3 to 5 years is so crucial, so vital, because you really can gain a massive success advantage over your competitors. You just have to be willing to face your fears. And listen, Tony Robbins, I think he said it this way, that you have to be willing or able to learn to dance with fear. Look, I'm not talking about making fear your best friend. What I am talking about is having the faith to be able to call it out, to be able to say, hey, listen, you're not welcome here, and have that boldness inside of you, because you know what? Greater is he that is in you than he that is in this world. And so he's given you the ability to use the word, to use his word against your enemy, to be able to live your life out loud. Because I'm just telling you, you don't have to worry. You don't have to have anxiety. You don't have to have fear. Listen, if you were to plug yourself up right to that monitor and you were to have fear or anxiety or something, right, your heart rate would register the same way as if you were anticipating something good to happen to you. That heart monitor can't tell the difference. It just knows that you're excited about something, or that your heart is pumping, your heart is beating a certain way. But here's the thing is, the mind is the one that determines whether it's negative or positive. Your body doesn't know. That machine doesn't know. So go ahead and just speak it into existence and say, hey, I'm expecting. I declare the favor of the Lord. I'm going to speak of those things that are not as though they were. Guys, you're here today because you are making the choice to live your childhood dreams out loud. Again, I'm going to do this every Friday. If you don't have this, if you don't know how to start, give me a call, 903-570-0052. DM me, shoot me a message, say, hey, Johnny One, I want to discover. Come to my office, let's talk about it. I'm just telling you, stop letting the schoolyard bully push you around. Go ahead and stand up to him. Go ahead and make that decision to never allow that schoolyard bully to push you guys around anymore. Don't allow your mind to tell you that you know it all. You don't. We don't know it all. I believe it was Coach Wooden that said that his life changed whenever he realized that he didn't know it all, that he did it, what you've learned after you learned it all, right? Stop it, right? Don't allow that voice of unworthiness to settle you back into the status quo, into the safety of the herd. Stop, because it's always our lizard brain, we call it. Our lizard brain will always find a way to make an excuse, right? I love what Mr. Ziegler said, that if you want to do something, nobody can stop you. If you don't want to do it, nobody can help you. Guys, there's so many stories, especially biblical stories, that can back that up. But listen, I want you to book that call. Call me, DM me, send me a text message. How can we make 2024 your best year yet? Again, Mr. Ziegler said that we wanted to be more and do more so that you can have more. And you cannot give that which you don't have. And the ultimate gift is one of legacy, guys. We're going to be able to do that. Be more, do more, have more in 2024. So I dedicate this. Again, every Faith Your Fears Friday, I dedicate it to those childhood dreams that died on the playground of life. Those who believed the schoolyard bully. They died with their song still inside of them. And so the good news is that you're still here. You still have a chance to allow your song, your gift, your skill, your talent, your abilities to be able to bless the world with your genius, to bless the world with your brilliance. And although they don't have an opportunity, you do. So I want you to live out your childhood dreams and to be able to tell your kids and your grandkids that story that you want to tell. The story that you choose to tell. Not the story that you have to tell. Not the story that was given to you. But the story, listen, I don't care. I'm going to go a little bit longer, guys. You are writing your own story. Don't let anybody else take that pen out of your hand, right? This Faith Your Fears Friday is brought to you by Cardinal Financial. Guys, we're still doing a lot of home loans. We're still doing applications. We're still helping people to take ownership of their homes. But listen, seriously, guys, don't let somebody else take that pen out of your hand. If anything else, give the pen over to God and say, God, what would you have for me to do today? I declare it. I declare the favor of the Lord over your lives. I declare the blessings, the goodness of God over your life. He's been too good to us, guys. He's been too good. He's so awesome. And I just want you to be able to live your best life. Live your most fun life with that childlike faith that is inside of you, guys, right? Those dreams, those gifts, those talents that are inside of you. All right, I'm belaboring the point. I'll shut up. Guys, give me a call. Seriously, give me a call. Let's set this up, and let's not let our fears control our lives. Let's not allow that schoolyard bully to keep pushing us around, because you know what the principle of this whole thing we call life does, right? That schoolyard bully comes to steal, kill, and destroy, but the principle, the owner of this whole thing says, I've come that you may have life and life more abundant. That sounds like a fun life. That sounds like a life worth telling about, like sharing with other people. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Hey, listen, this is your schoolyard guide, Johnny Juan Ortiz, here with the Fun Life Coaching, powered by the Ziegler Legacy Certification Program. Guys, appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging with me. Hey, I'll get those details out for you guys if you guys want to follow me along on this physical transformation. Appreciate you. Love you guys. We're going to either do it later today or tomorrow. I don't go live too much on Saturdays, but we're going to probably do that. Anyway, hey, appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming on. Donna, appreciate you. Beth, Miss Peggy Riggins. Michelle, always a pleasure, guys. Michael, Big Mike. Yes, still some untapped potential inside of you. Good morning, guys. Thanks for joining me. Appreciate you. Thank you guys for those of you that watch this on the replay. Adios. Okay, that one's done.